planned for picture of our trademark Diamond 9. Bundy is a former Typhoon pilot. He's a former qualified flying instructor on the Tucano, but he was the Tucano. Flying out of RAF Lossiemouth, and Chris actually received an Air Force Cross for his service on operations over Afghanistan. His opposite number on the left hand side is Red 3, that's Flight Lieutenant Dustin Wales, known as Dusty. Dusty is in his first year on the team. Originally from Zimbabwe, he's a former Typhoon pilot on 11th Squadron. He also was an instructor on the OCU 29 Squadron before joining the Test and Evaluation Squadron 41 Squadron, all based at RAF Coningsby. Left and right of the stem have now moved rearwards. The smoke comes on as the team roll out in November 2023. It was the final flight of one of the most iconic aircraft in history. And as the team roll out, there is no mistaking the wonderful and iconic shape of the Concorde. They continue to come around to the left. Get your cameras ready for the colourful Phoenix. This is Chevron.
Still fits now.
Really?
Still fits.
Yeah, I know.
If not the most popular manoeuvre we fly, this is the Tornado! The aboard call is made by Red 9 as Reds 8 and 9 roll around the rest of the formation. Watch for the colour change as Red 1 brings the team down the line. the team for 4 years. He took the team from a 7-ship to a 9-ship and was also responsible for our world famous Diamond 9. Enid from the right, Hanna from the left, 4, 5, 4, cross. In 1965. We were actually formed from 3 different display teams who were around at the time. The Red Pelicans, the Black Arrows and the Yellow Jacks. We took the red from the Red Pelicans, the arrows from the Black Arrows to give us our name, and we took the aircraft from the Yellow Jacks. And in celebration to that aircraft, Enid from the right, the smoke comes on as they fly the Gnat. Cameras ready. The smoke comes on. They part for the world famous Synchro heart. Coming in from the top right hand side is Red 8 as he speeds the heart. Red 8 is Flight Lieutenant Richard Walker, former Harry pilot, former Typhoon pilot, and former qualified flying shutter on the Hawk Team Mark 2. And the Red Arrows would like to dedicate today's heart to all our friends, family, wives, partners who are here today helping us celebrate our day at RIAT. Wingtip by only 100 feet, that's only 30 metres. They'll go unsighted at the last very second in the opposition barrel rolls. Roll go, the coloured smoke comes on as Reds 8 and 9 roll around the smoke of Enid in a Corkscrew. Once again looking to miss each other by only 30 metres. The colour smoke comes on. Red 6 off to the left as they complete the manoeuvre called the Carousel.
Once again in trail from Enid. That red, white and blue is only capable due to the smoke box. The smoke box is capable of producing approximately 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red smoke and 1 minute of blue smoke, with all of the colours having their own individual button on the pilot's control column. You now see Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 move up alongside Red 1. They're now looking 90 degrees left and right along their shoulder line towards Red 1 while pulling up to 4G. An extremely hard formation to maintain under that G. The smoke will come on as they finish off the coils of the Serpent with the Tango.
Are you ready?
Of the team is striving for excellence in everything that we do. 6 rolling in as Red 6 and 7 now roll inverted. Red 6 and 7 pushing against that negative G, trying to prevent all the blood from rushing to their head, with Red 7 and 8 underneath matching depth and length for this Hanna mirror match. 2 and 3, roll goes, Reds. 2 and 3, roll to the outside. Clear goes, Reds. 4 and 5, roll to the outside. In one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots each year to master. As they draw a wonderful 60 in the sky to celebrate 60 display seasons for the Red Arrows. Red 60.
Yeah. You're not through it, Harry. Stop. 8. For the 2024 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, it's the Red Arrows!
Then it's the solo Turkish Air Force F-16 solo Turk, the Royal Canadian Air Force CF-188, Air Force Gripen, followed by the Canadian CF-188 in formation, with the fighter being able to fit in the Royal Danish Air Force F-16, which is in the process